2 between INFZ RT and Gamex.Wargods. Again, the bans, INFZ and Nautilus, nothing has actually changed.
Yes.
All targeted bans.
Yes.
Chew, like they're like a crosser
Yeah.
onto those champions because yung talaga yung mga comfort picks ng ano ngayon eh, ng
Yeah.
members ng War Gods.
Actually,
And then
yeah.
similar din sa INFZ RT. Let's say yun yung parang strongest picks nila when they came into the summer split against Acclaim Esports.
Yeah, actually the Annie ban is warranted since Annie has been banned out here in the Philippines, actually in solo queues as well as you know, competitive play because of Annie's initiating capabilities as well as the early game presence that she brings to the team.
And yung fact na, na nawala yung naunti yung attack range niya, only that like lowers yung power ng support Annie, but as a mid lane Annie, I don't think it really affects her too much. Kasi nga may, like I've said before with GG Sphere, yung Q niya still works as a farming tool for herself.
Yeah, of course, of course.
Yeah.
And we also see a Sejuani ban, which is a really, really good jungle champion as of the moment, even though with the continuous nerfs to her as well as the Cinderhulk. But then she would be nerfed again in 5.10, decreasing the HP percentage damage that
Of
the
Northern Winds. There you go.
Yeah.
But look at this. I just noticed Ravane is back.
Yeah, he's subbing for Gamex.Wargods Achi for this game, and right now he has that signature champion of his, Lee Sin.
Lee Sin, and I've seen him play that. Okay, so there was a hover over the Ashe, but we do have to auto-ban her for the first 3 weeks of her release.
2 weeks.
Of her release.
Yeah.
It's just procedure. I was gonna say the other thing, but I forgot what name.
Standard operating procedure.
SOP. There you go. Thank you. All right. So now looking into the picks of War Gods, or rather yung kaya sa INFZ RT muna. First pick on the Gragas. They want to snatch it away from War Gods. So now they have the tools for the early game aggression. So they only have to use it now. As for War Gods, they did go in for first a jungle pick because they don't want to get countered out in the other lanes. If they like went in for a top lane and mid lane pick, baka ma-counter agad yung kanilang picks. But looking into that Morgana, she has seen a resurgence in the mid lane, but still actually still goes well in the bottom lane as a support. But we'll see. Though Rumble hover over by War Gods, actually not a bad composition, though it's not the best because they don't really have like that let's say glacial prison from Sejuani to lock them down, then you're gonna put down your equalizer to catch someone off. So we'll see what happens. Looking into yung sa picks naman ngayon ng INFZ RT for the second and third, they immediately pick the Graves and the Thresh. And of course, as we all know, Graves is one of those like really strong ADRs because, well, he's a strong ADR. Yung buckshot niya does really good damage, but it has been nerfed that you have to hit all of those 3 buckshots to be able to, let's say, optimally damage an opponent. Kasi pag ginamit mo lang yung single line nun, it doesn't deal as much damage as before the nerf. And then yung, of course, yung utility in Thresh, the box, if used in a proper position, can actually defend your whole team. Now, you have to go through it, get slowed, and then just get hammered down by, let's say, the Graves, or might be a Victor or an Ari.
I'm actually more surprised with the Tryndamere pick.
I'm actually not surprised because JLC actually likes to play with these, let's say, like carry top laners such as Fizz, Ryze, even a Tryndamere. But yeah, Tryndamere doesn't seem to be that well versed in this meta. Though, pag tumaba siya, if he gets fed, he can actually break down towers as fast as anyone. I mean, he can just bang, 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 and then tower has been destroyed. A third has been destroyed.
But I'm really excited to see why Gamex.Wargods actually picked Tryndamere. I mean, Tryndamere is a really strong duelist, but then aside from that, aside from split pushing, you know, he doesn't really bring that much into the field as long as, you know, if he's not that fed. So I'm surprised about that pick actually.
But
And for infused, they actually pick a
is it
Nidalee.
is it going to be a top lane Nidalee or a
Yeah,
or a
actually,
top lane Gragas?
Nidalee can either go top or jungle,
Yeah.
and Gragas can also go.
Okay, there you go.
Either ways.
But looking into it, uh, who do you think would actually win, Nidalee or a top lane Tryndamere? In a 1v1 situation in top lane, level 1 pa lang sila. As for like dominance over the lane itself.
I think I'd go with Tryndamere.
Yeah, same as well. He has the sustain with his Q, the slow as well, and then yung kanyang gap closer with that E.
Mhm.
And he just farms faster than the Nidalee.
Except if Nidalee goes a semi-bruiser build, like a Triforce build, and a semi-tank.
We'll
Because
see.
Nidalee actually can beat Tryndamere in 1v1 combat if he goes that way,
Yeah, but
from my experience.
pre level 6 though. But level 6, if it's a 1v1, Pi really has to, let's say, position themselves really well in here. Oh, and the last champion has been picked. So the Wash and Win has been reopened, I believe.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
reopened.
So okay, guys, the Watch and Win has been reopened. 5 minutes for you guys to sign up for that form to win that sweet 150 RP. What does RP actually mean? Right points.
Right points.
Oh, okay, I thought it was like really. All right, I don't know.
What?
I don't know. Okay, never mind. All right, so looking into the compositions, they do have the Gragas for the early game ganks, and then a dual, let's say a dual AP. Assuming that Nidalee would go for the AP, but it can go for like you've said, a bruiser type with a Trinity Force.
Yeah.
All right, so the most notable would have to look forward to is Ravain's Lee Sin going against
Yes.
Akil's Gragas here, and the bottom lane duo because a Thresh and a Morgana. What do you think?
Well, Morgana flat out counters Thresh, man.
Yeah.
I mean, you don't need to talk about that. Cause
No, I mean you could use the Black Shield. Yes, you can use the Black Shield, but then if you like do a, let's say, mind games, like if the Thresh is like looking to hook Effic and then stronger Black Shield's Effic and then he's the one who gets hooked. That's something that Castle can actually do.
yeah, but
the mind games.
theoretically,
Yeah.
Morgana actually counters out Thresh, and for the bottom side, Graves is actually above Lucian in terms of dueling, but then if Lucian can use that range of his with his Q ability as well as the
Yeah.
double shot Lightbringer passive of his, then he might have a chance in dueling. But I don't see him dueling JRM early on in this game because
Yeah,
JRM is
that's-
actually mechanically gifted in my opinion. Because for the past few games, actually the past 2 games last week, he has been consistently putting up numbers in terms of statistics. If you can see the statistics that I have posted in the forums, actually it's up, so you can check it out there. JRM actually consistently brings in gold for his team as well as positive KDAs for his team. So JRM is actually one of the maybe the star player, in fact, of Infused, in my
yes.
opinion, as of the moment. And for Gamex.Wargods, actually, Efik is also a consistent AD carry. However,
He's not
he
like the
sometimes
star. He doesn't have that star factor just yet. He's still like learning. If
no,
something like
actually,
that. Or-
everyone from Gamex.Wargods is a star player on their own right. Now, Light is actually one of the best mid laners as of Neep. He said actually that if he would rank mid laners from the PGS, he would rank Light in one of the top 3 as of the moment. And Stronger in his own right also is one of the best supports in the league, as well as JLC being the top laner to be contested with TG, and Ravain actually proving himself to be a really good Lee Sin player. So Gamex.Wargods a really star-studded team, and Efik is actually a good AD carry in his own right because he has mechanics, but then sometimes his decision making is kind of sour.
Yeah, but with this, let's say, pag medyo dive in siya, there's still the support coming in from his teammates because I've actually seen this. Pag lagi pumapasok siya, there's always either it's going to be Light or Stronger in his in the back, just gonna give him that extra support to give him, let's say, survivability.
Yeah, but he likes duel like a 1v1.
Yeah,
I think in the previous games.
game 1 he flashes in.
Yeah, he flashes in. He's that kind of AD carry.
Yeah, and actually it's, in my opinion, remarkable because whenever I go for the ADR position, I always flash out.
Yeah,
Never
that's the ideal.
Yeah.
use of flash when you're an AD carry, but then sometimes when the situation calls for it, you need to flash in.
Yeah. If the situation calls for it.
Yeah, yeah, definitely.
All right, guys. So again, this is the Pro Gaming Series 2015 Summer Split, brought to you by Gamex and Smart Prepaid. This is Game 2 between INFZ Esports and Gamex.Wargods. So, okay, in the top lane, for INFZ, we have Pi on the Nidalee. In the jungle, it will be a kill on that Gragas. ZXC will be our mid lane Ari, and in the bottom lane duo, it'll be JRM and Kesso for the ADR Graves and the support Thresh.
And for the red side, we have Gamex.Wargods in the top lane. We have JLC with that Tryndamere. We have Ravane in that jungle Lee Sin. We have Light in that mid lane LeBlanc. And in the bottom side, we have Efik and Stronger with that Lucian and Morgana.
All right, so it looks like Wargods again gonna do what they did in Game 1, which is to go as a 5-man death squad and possibly catch someone off guard. But look at this. The members of INFZ RT are... Wait, where's the middle of that? All right, so they're actually doing the same. A 5-man death squad to catch someone off guard or just put in these deep wards to see what the jungle route of the enemy jungler will be.
This is actually good. Like, both teams are taking aggressive steps, aggressive measures in order to capture the opposing jungle. So it looks like they have the similar idea. So they invade the jungler of their opponent. So, you know.
Yes, but actually, look into the bottom lane. Wargods put in that lane ward to see. Can it actually see it?
No.
Can you go into the vision? Oh yeah, there you go. It actually see if someone from INFZ RT would come into the lane. So that means that Wargods will know if INFZ RT does do a lane swap. Like you've said, theoretically, Morgana wins against a Thresh. So they might not want to go up against that and just let JRM farm in the top lane and, like you've said, do what he does, be a star for INFZ RT, or for INFZ Esports rather.
Yeah, I think it's highly possible that INFZ would opt for a lane swap.
But look at this, they're not gonna do it. But oh! Adios muchachos? No. I think the play was a little bit too early.
No, I think it came at the right time. But, you know, they just weren't able to deal enough damage to take down JLC.
Yes, but they already know that INFZ RT is gonna get in that red buff in the jungle of Wargods. But at the same time, though, Ravane would actually do the same thing. Though INFZ RT, why do I keep saying that? INFZ did put in that defensive board into the red jungle camp. Now there is a Dark Binding going in onto JRM, but he just, you know, having in that true grit makes him that tanky. But look at this, a 3-man gank. The stun comes off, but the passive from Light, that invisibility saves his neck without even using the flash.
Yeah,
Nice.
I thought that he wouldn't have used the flash right there, but resilience, man, resilience. He trusted the passive.
His nerves of steel.
Yeah,
gives him. But look at this, a kill. Still looking for that gank in the mid lane.
Yeah, so it looks like kill right there towards the jungle, towards the red side. I think he ought to take down the red buff for his side right there, but Ravane actually making his way towards the mid lane.
Yes,
right
but
there.
Alright, so I'm looking at this. They don't see Ravane, but theoretically, if they're actually looking into it as well, they know that Wargods already took in that red, their own. INFZ RT took Wargods red, so they know that already, right?
Yeah.
So it's possible that Ravane might actually go to the red after he goes in for the blue. So a kill will be seeing Ravane, and Ravane might be in no man's land, and he might get ganked here, or rather counter ganked by ZXC. But we'll see if he goes to the red buff. Look at this. He's gonna go in for the mid lane to try and get a gank or to the red buff.
Nice, making his way on the red buff.
Can we
of the
see
blue
the vision of him? All right, so can he get the steal? Does he have? Yes, he has a smite. Oh, okay, there you go. Little bit too late there. He's going to see. Okay, a kill here, and it's going to be the battle of the blue buff and the red buff. Does miss in that Q, but look at this. A kill with the red buff does give him so much power right now. But look at this, JRM. Okay, nicely timed there by Ravane. He actually anticipated
Yeah.
that.
A little too early though.
Yeah, but still, they did force the flash. But look at this, JRM's caught in the dragon, and Dragon's just looking into the eyes of JRM right now. He will be forced to flash.
Wow.
Will the Dark Binding actually hit? No, it will not. That Dark Binding actually looks really good as well. You know, the effects of it.
The cooldown of the quick draw is actually too long, so he
needed
was
to
forced to flash unless
or the dragon would have killed her.
Yeah, he would have been killed there.
Nicely done there.
Yeah, he was in a really bad position right there.
Yes. Oh, nicely hooked there onto Epic, but the Black Shield does prevent him from doing the follow-up.
That's why
CC.
Morgana counters Thresh flat out, even though Efik gets caught out by the
Dark Binding. Death Sentence. Sorry, I was thinking of Morgana there.
Morgana could have used the Black Shield to prevent Keso to play him. That's why he counters him.
Yes. And we were actually talking about also the matchup between a Tryndamere and a Nidalee. They actually knew that JLC picked a Tryndamere as his first pick. So parang yung ano nila, diba? Alright, never mind. A kill here on the gank onto JLC doesn't hit the stun. No, it's not gonna work.
That was horrible, man.
Okay, back again to what I was just talking about. Alam nila na first pick na JLC agad yun eh. It was the second pick for Wargods along with a Morgana. Or actually no, third pick.
Yeah, that was the third order.
Never mind. But they still pick in a Nidalee. So knowing that he got that Tryndamere, and look at this, it's just bullying him out of lane. I think they could have just gotten like possibly a Maokai or a Mundo, and even a Scion, to at least power down or bully Tryndamere out of the lane. Dark Binding, not yet coming out of stronger here, does use that Tormented Soil, just to oh my gosh, wow.
He ought to go man mode on that one.
Yeah.
So I think the Infused actually could have just opted for a lane swap, because they can actually win in that situation if they decided to lane swap. However, they decided to go for a regular laning, which is quite questionable. I'm not sure what the game plan is for Infused right now. If they want JRM to get fat and fed, I think they could have just placed him up top, used Keso to serve as a kind of roaming.
Yes, and now it's a gank onto Light here. He already used his flash, but here comes JLC in the backline with that teleport, along with Ravane, gives him the first blood, and a little bit too much over-aggression by a kill there. He flashed trying to kill Light, but it looks like he was blind to the teleport of JLC on that creep.
Well, if you come in and then you see a teleport maybe a second late, it would be really difficult to react actually. Lalo na kung magpa-flash in ka.
Yeah, true.
So it's kind of hard to pull out after that. So I think it's understandable why they got beaten in that trade.
Yes, Dark Binding does come out, does go into Castle. Here comes Ravane in the backline, putting a lot of damage onto Castle. Does miss the Sonic Wave, but actually no, they forced the flash out of Castle, and Stronger as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, so in my opinion, that's a good gank coming in from Ravane, because having Thresh lose his flash alongside his own ADR does make it a little bit more difficult.
Yeah, so we could see also that JRM losing by 30 CS against Efik right here in the bottom side, and we see the impact that the supports bring in here, aside from the fact that Efik is a really mechanically good person, mechanically good summoner. And yeah, and also JRM opted for a double Doran's Blade, which slows his build down, because if you go for a double Doran's Blade, you're losing 475 gold and also a back. So
yes, and when you do this, you're actually working to try and survive your lane rather than being dominant in it. So that's something to talk about as well.
It's actually it can be used both ways, because an Earth Doran's
Blade. Okay, there you go. Light actually missed his distortion. Okay, back to what you were talking about.
Yeah, an early Doran's Blade, a double Doran's Blade, actually can win you the lane. However, it slows you down in terms of items. So it depends on the situation.
Yeah.
But
the situation right now is to survive the lane.
Yeah, maybe that's why.
Sorry, that was what I was pointing out as well. So thank you for that. Okay, so now.
So even though he has that double Doran's Blade, you know, Afik now has a BF sword.
Yeah, the best friend's sword is better than the Doran's Blade. But look at this. Damage coming in from Light puts ZXC to just super low HP right now. And Light actually almost kills ZXC right there. But here comes a kill onto the backline. Gonna try to go in. No, he does not get the kill because the distortion does save Light some distance. Looking into how the damage output's coming out of Light, I'm pretty sure he's maxing out his distortion right now.
Yeah, of course. I think that's the meta way to do
Yeah,
stuff
but
right
some
now.
people still prefer going in from maxing out your Sigil of Malice in some occasions.
Yeah, but then I don't think you maximize the potential of LeBlanc if you do max out the Sigil early on. Because, you know, distortion brings you
So much more.
It brings you mobility because, you know, it has reduced cooldowns after you level it up,
Yes,
as well as, you know, increased damage. So that would provide you early game wave clear.
Yeah, and it's AoE like you've said, so the wave clear is there. And yung mobility din niya like you've said, also yung parang the deception that it does. Kasi nga diba you can teleport back to where you put the distortion in. But look at this. They're gonna go in, try to go in onto Castle. The culling was used, but stronger with the Dark Binding. Does get the kill there onto Kesso. So right now it's a 0-2 in terms of kills. None of the towers. 2,000 or 3,400 gold advantage for War Gods. No dragon just yet. But the combos here going out in the lane dominance itself, going into the members of War Gods. Here comes a kill in the top lane. Gotta go into JLC. JLC is gonna dash over, uses his ultimate to try and save himself, but the slow from a kill is just putting him so much in range. Will they give the kill to Pi? Yes, they will. But at the same time, the dragon will go down to War Gods, so...
That was a good trade.
Yeah, that was a good trade. They give the kill to Pi, and that's a well-needed kill for him, because 67 to 81 in terms of CS.
Yeah, and it slows down Nidalee's build since he bought a cloth armor actually just to prevent some damage coming from JLC, slowing his Morellonomicon down, and eventually, you know, that he could pay the price just because of that 300 gold, unless he's trying to build a Ninja Tabi, which could, you know, prevent him from dying to JLC.
And it's cheaper.
Yeah, and actually JLC going for that Nashor's Tooth. Wow.
What?
It's an AP Tryndamere build.
So it's going to be the Voyboy AP Tryndamere build.
Yeah, we can actually see a Voyboy AP Tryndamere build in competitive play.
It's not as strong as before, though, but they do get the kill onto Castle JRM. Very difficult here. There is the Dragon Kick, and what a nice flash there coming out of Vayne. Sonic Wave does come out, but they still give the kill onto Epic. And that's how you do a Flash Dragon's Rage. Just, it's beautiful to look at. Okay, so back to what we were. Here comes Light in the backline. Will Distortion doesn't actually hit Pi there, but the combo was enough for him to get the kill.
Yes.
A kill was in range, but the illusion itself was actually just pushing him out, even if it did no damage.
I have to commend War Gods for the kill distribution that they're doing right now. I saw Revane pausing at the last moment before killing JRM right there, just to give it to Afik, which is now 103 in terms of KDA. And it's impressive how they do things that, you know, instead of Lee Sin getting that kill, and they thought that if Afik were to get that kill in that moment, it would be more beneficial for War Gods.
Yes. ZXC exploiting that movement speed Q, or rather the movement speed Orb of Deception, for him to dodge out that Dark Binding coming out of Stronger there. Look at this. Here comes the kill again. Try to go in onto mid lane, but look at that. So much damage already onto ZXC. Whew. That Q coming out of Vayne. Give me a little bit of a heart attack there.
Yeah, so we can see LeBlanc carrying a needlessly large.
JRM, is he disconnected or something?
No, I think he just got caught by that binding.
He wasn't actually moving there. I think he has some connection issues.
Or maybe communication.
Yeah, most probably. Or he was looking at a different part of the map. Look here, Revane does get caught out, and Infused ZXC gets himself a kill. But okay, there's Light for the follow-up. Does put the chains. Will he die or will he get a kill? Yes, he does get killed there. But look at here. Here comes the teleport by JLC. Gonna try to go in onto ZXC there. Does get the kill there onto ZXC, and Efik gets himself an epic kill.
So it's now 3-8. Actually, Wargods leading this one as well as enjoying a 4K gold lead, almost 5K gold lead in here. JRM
will get caught. The slow does come out, but here comes Pi in the backline. Though JLC using that Undying Rage. But oh my gosh, nice spear there coming out of Pi with the Flay. Gets the kill onto JLC, but the damage has been done.
Epic actually wanting to get a kill right there, activating the culling.
Actually, I'm kind of curious, since they're using Nitro 2 onto GLC, can we check his Q to see how much heal he can get out of it? Okay. He gets... I don't
81.
know.
81 plus something, 2 point something health per Fury that he has, so that's like 300 HP. Yeah, because you know the Q's level is kind of low right now.
Okay.
He maxed the spinning thing.
Yeah, the E.
Yeah, the E ability. He maxed that one. So the heal is not that prominent.
But
as of
still,
now.
it's 3 bars back into your HP. If you ever need like a slight HP boost to save yourself from, let's say, a spear or something.
Yeah, and actually the E ability scales with AP, so he doesn't really need to worry about the damage. See?
Yeah.
It does scale with AP.
And every time he gets a critical hit, his E cools down faster.
Yeah. Oh.
And he did use his flash there, but secured kill has been done. A kill there forced the flash away. But look at this, Light using in that flash ignite. Flashy plays are coming out of him, but they do get the kill onto Stronger. And the kills now are going into the favor of Wargods, but still, look at this, they're still gonna go in onto Light. Will CXC die here? No! Dangerous Game gives him enough HP to survive.
Yeah,
Nicely done there.
That 5% regeneration.
So
for
good.
That kill. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, if you didn't know, guys, Dangerous Game is that mastery that gives you HP and mana back if you get a kill. 5%. And I don't think ZXC is gonna survive this. Okay, there you go. Revenge just wants to get in for that flashy kill with the Dragon's Rage, cause
swag.
Cause swag
You don't
and
need- you
the
don't need- you don't
knock.
need- Okay, so let's see an instant replay on what happened right here. You know, I think Gamex.Wargods overly committed in this one. You know, Stronger was there too deep into the jungle, and that was a nice hook by Kesso. You can see here that there is a Dark Passage. Gamex.Wargods Light didn't have much, you know, mana to complete the full combo to eliminate ZXC, and that's why they got a kill. Oh yeah, they got the kill first. That's why the Dangerous Game procced, giving him effective 5% HP, which led him to survive that last auto attack by...
Yes, but look at this, Efik in the range of the tower, already down to 50% HP, but survives with just a heal and flash, or rather a heal and Relentless Pursuit. But look at that, Light with the swag distortions just gets the kill again onto a kill, and a kill gets killed.
So a kill actually not being too effective in this game. 0-4-4 in his KDA as compared to the jungler of Gamex.Wargods having a 2-1-4 KDA right now. Both of them are sporting a...
Revane actually flashed over the wall. Does get charmed. Will he die? Yes, he does. But look at that damage coming out of Light here. I was going to say Stronger. Sorry about that. But wow. He didn't even need Revane to be there to get a kill.
Yeah, that was an overcommitment coming from Revane's part because Light can actually solo kill ZXC at this point.
Yeah, it's life lessons. If you overcommit to something, it might just bite you in the butt. There you go.
Yeah, you can do that. You can do it. I support you in your life lessons.
Okay.
So you can see here, JLC actually being effective in destroying those turrets.
And like we were talking about how strong a Tryndamere does, but we didn't actually know that an AP Tryndamere can do the same thing.
Yeah. And actually he's sporting the Ionian boots too.
I'm pretty sure he's working onto like going for an E-build Tryndamere.
Yeah, I think the point of being an AP Tryndamere and the CDR reduction items is for him to maximize the use of his E, so as well as
Q.
You know, yeah, because if you have the cooldown reduction and E's ability, which you know, if you crit, the lessons decreases the cooldown by 1 second, so it maximizes the damage potential coming out of that spinning slash.
Yes, and now the second dragon is being taken by Wargods. Will they get the steal here? But the flash comes out of Casa there. Oh, he's gonna try to go in.
Wow!
But he goes into his death. Dragon still is alive, but here comes JLC in the backline going in onto a kill. A kill actually gets kicked into the Dragon Pit, and now it's a 3v5 situation, and Infuse doesn't get the Dragon themselves. JLC here using that Undying Rage to be raging onto the members of Infuse. Collateral damage does come out, but not enough range to go onto Stronger, and okay.
One hit delete coming out from Light right there. Morellonomic on Luden's Echo. 623, 121 CS. 19 minutes into the game. Wow.
And
I think Nidalee was too focused on building against Tryndamere that he forgot that LeBlanc is on the opposing side. You know, there are other opponents in the map, which,
you gotta know what to build against something like a LeBlanc.
Yeah, but I think
it's just so dangerous.
I think he just got too pressured by the fact that Tryndamere dominated him in the lane. That's why he bought a Seeker's Arm Guard, which is only natural. Perfectly natural to build a Seeker's Arm Guard against the Tryndamere. It's just that, you know, ZXC wasn't able to hold himself, you know, against Light. But then ZXC actually has a 540 KDA, which is, you know, quite okay.
Yeah, and actually, with a matchup against an Ahri and a LeBlanc, it's a rock, paper, scissors. Because if you can sustain yourself and not actually get a kill, even though if you're an Ahri, you'll win in terms of the CS against a LeBlanc. But then if LeBlanc gets the kills, she can get the CS as well because you're dead and you're not farming in the lane.
Actually, Ahri is a bit ahead of LeBlanc in terms of like champions. If both summoners are in equal footing in terms of skill, Ahri is actually a bit advantaged in terms of a matchup with the LeBlanc, because LeBlanc's skills actually are skill shots. Most of them are skill shots. So 2 of them actually are skill shots. And LeBlanc, Ahri is actually a mobility-based champion. So if you do a rock, paper, scissors, mobility actually counters out skill shots, even though skill shots have larger damage.
Yes.
So Ahri, in that case, wins this one. But then, you know, it shows that Ahri can hold up to her own against LeBlanc. It's just that LeBlanc has so much kills and a 41 CS lead. That's why he can burst down Ahri in just one combo.
Yes, that's also the case in this mid lane as well. And look at this, JLC already finishing a Luden's Echo as well as Light
you
there.
See, the heal is just real.
Yeah, but oh my gosh. One piercing light, one auto attack puts Pi in such a sorry state, 140 HP.
Yeah, and also JLC sporting that Luden's Echo as well.
Yeah. Alright, now back into it. They're gonna take in this top tier 3, gonna take it actually pretty easily. And will Wargods try to go in. The flash comes off, but nope. They're gonna get the kill here onto Ravane, but the damage has been done. Akil is now dead. JLC just using that, oh my gosh, Undying Rage, but he does get shut down. And now Wargods are starting to retreat here, but whoa, that spear puts some serious damage onto Stronger, even with the black shield there. Are they still gonna try to go in? Yes, they will, but look at that, Light with the kill onto JRM. He didn't expect Light to be waiting in that sideline, and now
I think that
let's say the top part of the base of Infused has been open, and Wargods can work their way slowly into it, or possibly just finish off the other remaining tier 2 towers and just, you know, finishes by the book. But they have such a huge advantage that they can force a top lane clash as well.
I think what Wargods would do is just, you know, let JLC pick up the top lane turret, because his teleport is almost up and he can certainly split push without dying. So I think that's a game plan of Wargods right now.
Yes, but now Stronger will get caught out here, but he still survives. And will this be Wargods trying to go and get a kill? Yes, the combo does come out of Pi, will force him to just back away. And look at this, Undying Rage from JLC keeps himself alive against a kill there. But ZXC with the kill onto JLC. But at the same time in the bottom lane, Effic and Ravane just work on JRM right now. And all the kills just going into Wargods' favor.
Yeah, actually they're now split pushing. and you know, provoking a fight near the Baron. Actually, I think Stronger just got caught out there, but then Gamex.Wargods fortunately have been working their way towards that area and responding to that nicely. And Afik and Revain actually were to split push in the bottom side, and they get JRM right there defending that turret. But you know, the lead is too evident that you know, they can just third dive JRM without worrying of them dying, because you know, most of the members of Infused are over there near the Baron area.
And an indicator as well that you know that the enemy team has a huge advantage is that if the jungle and mid laner can't kill the support, that's something to be worried about, because it's difficult.
Yeah. You don't deal enough damage to kill the support, then you should be worried.
All right, so now they're trying to go in onto Light here. A nice try. There you go. The spear coming out of Pi does get the kill. But JLC's trying to come in here using that Luden's Echo. But now Undying Rage, another Luden's Echo coming out. But he's getting CC'd too. Infinity and beyond. He will go down. And this might be the opening and Infuse RT needs. Stun goes in on the Stronger. There's the explosive casket. And that Q gets the kill. But the Splay gets denied there. That does deny Revain. There you go. I'm sorry about that. And now it's a 4-for-0. And Infuse RT still a little bit, a lot behind, but that's something that they can do right now.
That was actually a throw from Wargods.
So we're gonna go in a replay, and you can see right here, Light's already dead, and look at how many members of Wargods is on the clash right now. There's only JLC and Stronger. Epic and Revain still in their base, still in the bottom lane, and it's just, you know, a numbers advantage.
No, it's actually a throw from Wargods, man. I mean, JLC could have cancelled this.
Can we fast forward to where Revain got what's denied there? Let's say denied. Denied! There you go. That's awesome. That was a nice play there by Kessa. I have to commend him on that. That was beautiful.
Yeah, but this is really a throwy move. It's not Infused performing well. It's just a throwy move coming from Gamex.Wargods, man. I mean,
still the best does, you know, do mistakes.
Yeah, but I don't know, man. That's really questionable coming from Gamex.Wargods.
Still, man. I mean, I just have to say, there's still, you know, times where even though you're at an advantage, you can't finish a game or just get caught out, you know, be a little bit cocky because you have such an advantage. And that's actually like an opening for the, let's say, the team at disadvantage to try and come back into the game.
Yeah, well, you know, I think Gamex.Wargods are fully capable to finish this game right now.
Yeah, we'll
because
see.
of the lead that they have.
9,000 goal advantage. But if they can, you know, resist for at least 10, 15 more minutes, this can go into the favor of anyone right now. Look at this, Stronger getting caught out here. But he does use his Soul Shackles there, but oh, ZXC will not survive Revain anymore because Kessa is a little bit too far away. He will get the Ethereal Chains, and JLC using in that spin to win with the purple.
Oh, the flash though.
Yeah, nice flasher coming out of JRM, and he will go down to Pi, but Light with the double distortion does get the kill onto Pi there. And how do we call Luden's Echo's proc? You know, is it let's have a call for it, like the purple raindrop, the purple drop.
That's too long, I think. Like you can say the purple raindrop. That's too long.
Or fine, we'll find something. We'll find something.
The echoes.
The echoes.
Yeah, that's why it's called Luden's Echo. It's because it echoes.
Oh, is it really like Echo's item?
No, it's Echo. I mean,
oh, okay, there you go. The charm goes in onto Light, but they still get the kill onto ZXC there. That was such a nice try by Infuse. But here comes Epic in the backline, just going in, hammering down. Will he die? Yes, Akil gets the kill. But that was a 3-for-1 exchange, or a 3-for-2 exchange in favor of Wargods. But look at this, a kill. Oh, Light.
He was not expecting a kill to deal that much damage.
Yeah, the suit protects him.
Yeah, that was a quite ballsy play coming from Light right there. So yeah, that was another misplay coming from Wargods. But then they have a too big of a lead to lose this game. I
Yeah.
think.
Back to I was yung sinasabi ko kanina pa sa Ludens Echo. I saw this like post in YouTube that there was like the picture of Ludens Echo, and then in the middle it's actually Echo. Yung picture talaga ni
Mm.
Echo. That's why they call it Ludens Echo.
Well,
I
I
don't
think
know.
it's called Luden's Echo because, the purple stuff are like echoes. Echo,
Yeah.
it echoes. The damage echoes. So
Yeah.
that's why it's called Luden's Echo.
Yeah. The theories coming out for League of Legends.
Yeah.
Like I read this one article dun sa alam mo yung parang articles na lalabas ng Riot about yung parang life in the Summoner's Rift for the champions, that actually Jarvan's actually dead and it's LeBlanc who's
Yeah.
deceiving the Moshians.
Yeah, that was like a scene in which Swain is actually battling Jarvan, but then
Yeah.
they say that there's a reflection that it was really LeBlanc.
Yung sa dun sa, I think it's a shield or something na nag-reflect dun sa face
Yeah.
na si Jarvan yun doon, but then LeBlanc was actually
Yeah.
on that reflection. So
Yeah, I can remember that. It's quite weird. I don't know if that's true.
it might be actually true. It's speculations for
Yeah.
the stories.
Yeah, we can speculate all we want.
It's free and it's not banned or something to give your theories about stuff like, is really Jax and Baron the parents of Master Yi, or rather sorry, is Master Yi and Baron the parents of Jax?
Maybe, or maybe Master Yi is Jax. No, I mean Master Yi, Jax is Master Yi who wears a Spectre Scowl.
Or Master Yi is Jax, and then he said that he was too strong with a sword, so that's why he uses a lamppost.
But doesn't make sense because Master Yi can also be used at the same time with Jax, so it can be two people at once.
Hey, same with Nocturne and Zed.
No, that's not true.
It's
not
a
true.
theory. It's a theory.
That is not true.
Okay, you say it's not true, but it's still a theory. And now Wargods going in onto the Baron. There's no contention here coming in from the members of Infused, and Baron say goodbye. And yes, he can be the parent of Jax. I don't doubt it.
No, I doubt it.
Jax is just that powerful.
Yeah.
He doesn't need a
he's
weapon.
mysterious.
Yeah, he's a mysterious guy.
Yeah.
Oh, look at this. ZXE actually uses his Spirit Rush there, and now Wargods are alerted that there is one less ultimate they have to deal with. Wala na ulit sa kanta ni Justin Bieber. One less ultimate.
I was thinking
You
about
was
that.
thinking about the same thing? Okay. All right, and now the mid tier does go down, and it looks like Wargods want to go in for the top lane, possibly finish the bottom lane as well, and just let the minions come in while the Baron buff is still active. You know, Instalock should do a song like that. One less skill to deal with, something like that.
Yeah.
And they do get the kill there onto JRM, but look at this. Okay, so I thought that JLC would actually have just gotten in and used everything that he had to get the kill. Never mind about that. And the bottom tier 3 has gone down. And look at this, JLC's just spinning in and out of tower range.
Yeah.
2 flashes come out from Ravane and Pi as well, but it looks like just Wargods finishing this game with pizzazz. A kill there, does use his explosive caskets onto GLC. Undying Rage comes out. Hex Drinker as well. Oh no, it's actually the Black Shield. I thought it was Hex Drinker. Okay, he also has a Zonius Hourglass. What? And look at this, Epic just in the backline going in onto a kill. ZXC does get themselves a double kill there.
Oh.
Epic with a triple, but the takedown from Pi. But oh my gosh, Light just coming out of nowhere there, uses the double distortion to get the kill. Another distortion gives himself a kill onto Pi. 22-35, 31 minutes in, and Wargods give themselves a 2-0 in this best of 2 series against Infused Esports. And now, after that game, we have the WNW, also known as the Watch and Win winners here. So again, Kairu 1-8, go for it.
So for the winners of the Watch and Win, it would be DP Lamentations, Degnaost, AXD Cams, Wardle, Patrick L.
Hey, Wardle.
Rise Random, Miyuki Ayami, and Darren's.
All right. Hi, Wardle. And we have 4-9-2-15. We have Izagani, Don George, Valiant Prism, Ask Arsenic, Breathtaking, Kim Seol Hyun, COC Gamer _21. Congratulations to winning the Watch and Win for Game 2 of the Week 2, Day 1 of the PGS. Congrats, guys.
So please be reminded that the 150 RP would be credited within 2 weeks. So don't, don't pressure the guys.
Yeah, patience is a virtue.
Yeah. So let's look at the endgame stats for this game. Infused in the blue side and the Gamex.Wargods in the red side.
Yes.
And Gamex.Wargods actually coming out on top of this one, 35-22 in KDA. And we see, I think I saw a 16k gold lead coming from Gamex.Wargods right there. And definitely, I think all lanes have been outplayed in this game. That's why that's the main reason why Infused lost this one, because all lanes have been outplayed by Gamex.Wargods, showing that they really are the champions of last split, because it's a match between the champions and the newcomers. So they showed us the difference in terms of skill, and it's understandable that they did. So we can see here the games played and the points earned. So Gamex.Wargods garnering another 3 points in this one, 6 points already, and they're now leading in the summer split group stage. But it's still too early to tell,
Yeah, because parang sabi natin, the newest additions, the newest teams are just like testing the waters, still feeling how it is to be in the PGS. Because yes, they were in the Challenger circuit, but yeah, there are good players there. But the players here are extremely good, or like the best in the PH.
It's a different ball game, actually. It's a different ball game than
like,
the Challenger
It's
series.
like the D League and the NBA.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, something like
maybe
that.
PBA, not really NBA. Come on.
Okay, so
Come on, man.
Kasi ano ko lang kasi sa D League, kasi that's the sabi natin parang promotions into the NBA pag nakapasok ka.
Oh, are you talking about foreign?
Yeah, foreign.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the local. But
No.
Okay.
Sabi ko lang yung sa ano.
NBA,
Sa ano.
maybe.
Oh, yeah. All right, so that was Game 2 in this best of 2 series.
Yep.
Wargods giving themselves a 2-0, but congrats to Infused.
Yeah, for showing his
because
performance here.
They did let's say have a good strategy in Game 1 with, let's say, the boost up your ADR composition, having in the Nunu support, the Lulu mid, those two, and then a Jinx ADR. But again, the early aggression from Wargods just dominated them. And then Game 2, they did get in that Gragas, but then let's just say Akil wasn't able to optimize it. He was always going into the mid lane, but then Light didn't even need help from Ravane to try and like survive against the members of Infused.
Yeah.
And then that just like broke what Infused had in mind.
Yeah.
Okay.
So guys, please be reminded also that the match and win code hasn't been revealed yet.
Oh yeah,
so,
right.
Yeah, you gotta wait for that.
I didn't forget because there's just too much like action happening right now.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. I'm just kind of lost for words because Light's LeBlanc just.
It's alright, man. It's alright. I understand how you feel.
A double kill, something like that. All right, guys. So we will be back after a short break. I am GS Asteroid with an eye, and alongside here with me is
GM Kairu.
And we will be right back.
A grand cycle on the target. Siya ang primary target, but he is just standing.
Ooh, but a possible dash here. The ult from Oni lands on the Dre. TG in the backline right now, hammering down. The Dragon, the hook lands once again onto AJTY. The solar flare comes up. A teleport coming from Porosu. Wow, a two-man beach.
Na ginagawa ng mga ADR. Okay, engagement.
Okay, so bakbakan by Sencho. There is the spell sheet from Exo. Who is flash? Dalawang teleport dito sa bottom lane. If you say it's initiated onto the Ari. Pagbalik ng Spirit Rush. She was shut down actually by the Annie. Patas-patas.
Yeah. Oh!
Okay! Unstoppable
wow.
on the by Haze. Flashes in Teamers. All in that. 4-man. Actually 5-man SS. Mula sa Sejuani. Double kill po.
Okay, right now he locks in Team, and he might die from this flash will be used. And the kill will go to skill. Hecarim enters the fight as well. Absolute Zero will explode. 4-man, 5-man shockwave. That was beautiful.
There's a teleport na magagaling mula sa side at Naga Esports. They're now on the skill, but Diva's gone down. From the side, there is Daigo, Orb of Deception through damage, and one hit onto Ido. Doom still gonna tunnel through with a knockup lands onto 2 members. That's gonna be Luxuria jumping out. Ido getting very low. Luxuria trying to do damage again from the back line. Ido's actually gonna survive when the TP comes in, but first blood goes over onto Luxuria. That's 55 hit more, and here comes the engage onto Jaspi. Wow, another ult landing onto Jaspi there. Kulik also receiving a lot of damage, but the ult again locks down 3 people, and that's Ido getting very low. All the tanks here a little bit squishy, and Exo gets another kill for himself. Does the focus onto Ani, onto Ido, onto Luxuria. More middle with something, and but there's gonna be another 2-man lockdown there. Jaspi deleted from that team fight, and skill is gonna be taken out as well. Double kill for TG.
And Boy Sanity will get bursted down. Crucible onto himself. Coops goes in a group of 3 of Gamex.Wargods, and right now
Coming from Efik, and now Hayes gonna be focused all the cooldowns onto him as well as the Ignite. It might not even be needed, but he's gonna kite himself back. Stronger flashing in once again, landing the hook as well, and the support has yeah, we're gonna restart that there. It's gonna be pretty scary, and the 4-man all coming from Vitality as well as all coming in from 8. He's gonna knock off the members.
Animax Carnival Philippines is back. Get ready for a special performance by cosplayer Alodia. Get your favorite anime merchandise. Check out all the exciting, fun-filled activities and the much-awaited Animax cosplay competition on the 30th and 31st of May at the Animax Carnival Philippines 2015. Log on for more details. Brought to you by Royal True Orange and Brother. Animax Carnival Philippines is back. Get ready for a special performance by cosplayer Alodia. Get your favorite anime merchandise. Check out all the exciting, fun